cottage were a little larger.
We'll expand in due time.
By expanding, we can simply move to another cottage.
It's not moving. It's my father's house. And my son's as well.
You would raise your child alongside a witch?
I'm going to cry when I hold him.
Baby's crying, he's fine. You mustn't hold him as if he were so fragile.
He wants his mother.
You can't take care of him all the time.
I'll care for him when he's older.
You had to get through thick and thin. I've a child and solid I got so much I had been. I'm so
Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
And the baby?
Yes, he's fine. Are you all right?
You! Did you do this to our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden.
What of your garden?
Look!
Destroyed.
What has happened?
I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing.
What could have done such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Your footprints.
Who could have done such a thing?
Anything that leaves a footprint that large is no who.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Besides, you ever see a bear with 40-foot feet?
A dragon?
Scorch marshals, deadly.
Manticore.
Imaginary.
Griffin.
Extinct.
Giant.
Possible. Very, very possible.
A giant.
Maybe we should tell someone.
Who are you going to tell?
The royal family, of course.
The royal family? I wouldn't count on that family to snuff out a rat. With a giant, we'll all have to go to battle. A giant's the worst. A giant has a brain. Hard to outwit a giant. A giant's just like us, only bigger. Much, much bigger. So big that we are just an expendable bug beneath its foot. Boo.
We are moving.
So the day proceeded to the castle, and after first visiting Jack and his mother.
Look, Boogie, what? It's the butcher. The baker. The baker.
What can we do for you, sirs?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that was wrought upon our house today.
Jack has been home with me all day. The baker told Jack and his mother he feared there was a giant in the land.
I can recognize a giant. I can help
You'll
you.
do no such thing.
Any help at all?
I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. I don't recall you helping me when there was a giant in my backyard.
A giant in your backyard is one thing, but a crushed house is quite another.
Listen, young man. Giants never strike the same home twice. I wouldn't worry.
Taking the news to the castle nonetheless.
When the baker arrived at the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, madam. This small man insists on seeing you.
Princess, I'm here to report an appearance of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you know there's a giant in the land?
There are footprints, and our house is crushed.
That could have been caused by numerous of things. I'll show you the way.
Wait.
A nearby household was visited by a giant not too long ago, descending from a beanstalk.
Yes, I remember.
That giant was slain. Now come along.
Wait, please. We have a young child, Princess. Our child is very hard to come by. His safety is of great importance to me.
Are we entirely through now?
Yes.
I will take this news up with the prince when he returns. Thank you.
I'm off to market, Jack.
Goodbye, Mother.
I want you to stay inside.
But I haven't been outside all day.
I don't want you out when there might be a giant on the loose.
But I know how to kill a giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
But Mother, if I could just help.
Enough. Promise me, son, you won't leave your surroundings.
But Mother, I'm a man now.
You're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. Now I want you to promise. Promise?
I promise.
What happened to your house? We've had a baking accident.
Baking accident?
This is frighteningly young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Well, I guess Granny wants to do without the bread and sweets. Besides, I have all I can carry. Why such a load? Oh, I'm moving with Granny. We had an accident too. I came home to find our house collapsed, as if a big wind blew it in. I couldn't find my mother anywhere. No. So I salvaged what I could and now I'm off. Oh, good friends, what news have you? What of Mother's grave? What kind of trouble? Oh no, I can't go and investigate. A princess is not to leave the castle unescorted. Good idea. I will go disguise myself to see what's wrong. Thank you, birds.
We'll take you to Granny's.
No.
I'm not about to let her go alone.
Fine. I'll take you.
Oh, I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
Not with such winds blowing.
That's right. We'll all take you.
No.
I'm not about to stay here in this house when a wind might return here, too.
I know Mother made me promise, but I'm going to find that giant anyway.
Into the woods it's always when you think at last you're through and then into the woods no telling when we ready for the journey.
To the woods, the weather's clear. We went before we not here. To the woods, away from here.
To the woods to find a giant.
To the woods, to grandmother's house.
Towards the path straight, no reason then to hesitate.
To the woods, it's not so late. It's just another journey. To the woods, we know to find this kind of strange. The winds are strong. To the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant.
Into the
Woods
woods
to shield the charm, play the winds.
to find the future.
To shield,
To slay.
to play,
To find
to fix, to hide, to move,
To battle.
to see what our trouble is.
Rapunzel! What are you doing here? What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. You just locked me in a tower without company for 14 years. Then blinded my prince and banished me to a desert where I had little to eat and again no company. And then bore twins. Because of the way you treated me, I'll never, never be happy.
I was just trying to be a good mother. Stay with me, there's a giant running about!
Brother.
what a surprise!
Brother, how good to see you.
What brings you into the wood today?
I'm investigating news of a giant.
You investigating news of a giant? Father would not even do that. That is business for your steward, or less.
But what brings you into the wood?
My Rapunzel has run off.
Run on.
She's a changed woman. She has been subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul could predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
And Cinderella?
She remains well.
Does she? Now, brother, do tell what you're really doing here.
High in a tower like yours was but higher, beauteously. All around the tower, thick as a briar, 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen. When the one thing you want is the thing that you not even see.
I found a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, a maiden, alas, just as unwakeable. What unmistakable agony is the way always barred. She has skin white as snow.
Did you learn her name?
No, there's a dwarf standing guard. Agony,
Such
that princes must weep. Always enthralled, most to anything, almost to something asleep.
If it were not for the thicket,
A thicket's no trick, is it thick?
it's the thickest.
The quickest is pick it up hot with a stick.
Yes, but even one prick gets my thing about blood.
Well, it's sick.
Well, it's no sake, and y'all think we're dwarfs.
Dwarfs,
Dwarfs.
dwarfs are very upsetting.
Not
Forgetting the task unachievable, mountains unscalable, if it's conceivable, but unavailable.
agony, misery.
Oh,
That you
oh, what you missed,
while they lie there for years.
and you cry on their beers.
What
certain this is the right direction?
We went down the dell. Perhaps you forgot the way. The path is straight.
The path was straight. No, there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny?
Calm down. I think it's best we go back.
No.
We'll just have to find Granny's house without the path.
But Mother warned me to never stray from the path.
The path is straight from you.
Wait, look in the distance. That looks familiar. 3 large oak trees.
Yes, I
Who
recognize
might that be?
the steward and the royal family. What are you doing in the woods?
The castle is so found by a giant.
I warned you! Why didn't you do something?
I don't make policy. I just carry it out.
You can't count on the royal family to solve your problems. I think it's best we go back to the village. I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle. Oh no.
What?
All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans. And there's not much left of your house either.
I heard giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong. Shh.
Oh God, that's pretty good.
The giant's a woman!
That size!
Where is the lad who killed my husband?
There is no lad here.
We haven't seen him.
I want the lad who climbed the beanstalk.
We'll get him for you right away! Don't move!
It was you who destroyed our house. Not a great way to because of you, a good mother.
And who destroyed my house? That boy asked for shelter, and then he stole our gold, our hen, and our heart. Then he killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoing.
We're not responsible for him! You're wasting your breath.
She's right. You can't reason with the dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb. Give me the boy.
We told you he's not here.
John's telling the truth.
I know he's there, and I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad, but there was no consensus among them as to which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her. I no longer have my powers. If I did, you think I'd be standing here with all of you? Now, we'll have to give her someone.
Who?
The steward. It's in his line of duty to sacrifice his life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving up my life for anyone.
I'm waiting.
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the woods had no way prepared them for a course this great.
Excuse me, but would you like a blind girl instead?
How dare you!
Put them out of their misery.
What are you talking
The
about?
giant doesn't want a woman. Fine. Then what do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issue in question here. The finality of stories such as these dictate. Sorry, I tell the story, I'm not part of it.
That's right.
Not one of us.
Always on the outside.
That's my role, you must understand. There must always be someone on the outside.
You're going to be on the inside now.
You're making a big mistake.
Nice.
You need an objective observer to pass the story along.
Some of us don't like the way you've been telling it.
If you drag me into this mess, you'll be lost. You will know how your story ends.
She's right.
Do you think it'll be fun when you have to tell it yourselves? Think of your baby.
Stop, she's right. Let her go. And put that thing away.
There. That's better. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. There's always be
He's alive! No!
This is not the lad.
Don't drop! No!
No!
Don't drop her!
too.
We might have thought of something else.
If it was up to you, a decision would never be made.
Now that she's gone, we'll never know what will happen next.
We'll manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
No! Jack is just a boy. We had no food to eat, so we sold the beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anyone's to be punished, it's the man that made that exchange.
That's nonsense.
He was your responsibility, and I must punish him for his wrongs.
We suffered too. You think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
You're getting me angry.
What about our anger? What about our loss? Cousin Fluffy through our kingdom.
Be quiet.
We'll hide him where you'll never find him.
You're angry at the giant.
Never find him.
I'm warning you. Where is your son? Is that him?
That's not the boy. Stay here.
The boy's hiding in the steeple tower.
Rapunzel.
That's true? Yes.
If he is not, I will return and find you.
Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Rapunzel!
She's in poor condition. No.
Wake up. Don't let them get Jack.
We won't.
Promise me. I won't let any harm come to him.
I'll do all I can.
Promise.
I promise.
No, come away from there. You killed her.
I was thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content? Save me my wrongs as I could not. Now you know what's out there in the world. No one stays untainted by the world. Only I, who loved you as you were. Only I, who's frightened less of her than them. No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you know, children refuse to learn. Guide them the wrong way. Still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you lose.
Life is so steady. And now this. When are things going to return to normal?
We must be gone if we're to ride before nightfall.
Where are you going?
We're off to a hidden kingdom.
We can't take everyone.
Fools, there is nowhere to hide.
You have to stay here. We have to stick together if we're going to defeat this giant.
Some people are cut out to battle giants and others aren't. I'm sorry, but I don't have the Constitution. And as long as we can be of no help, I think it's wise that we hide. Everything will work out fine in the end.
Not always.
I hope the giant steps on the mall.
You shouldn't say that.
We're thinking the same thing.
This is terrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Since when are you so Swedish? How many freedom.
One step at a time, but maybe if he apologizes, makes amends.
Yes, if he returns the stolen goods.
Yes.
She'll see that he's a sweet boy at heart.
You people are so blind. It's because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. While you continue talking about this problem, I'll find that lad and I'll serve him to the giant for lunch.
Are we gonna let her feed the boy to the giant?
No.
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go with you.
No!
We'll fan out and increase our chances of finding him.
What if one of us gets lost?
We won't. We'll count our steps from right here. But not you. I want you to stay here with the baby.
You leave our baby with her?
The child's asleep. He'll be safe with the girl.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if?
But what if? But what if? Will only a giant's foot stop your arguing? 100 paces. Go. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
81, 82, 83. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you here to slay the giant?
Yes.
Have you come across the giant yet?
No.
I have.
You have.
Yes.
And what are you doing alone in the woods?
Well, my husband and I. It's a long story.
He would let you roam around by yourself?
No, actually. It was my choice.
Your choice. How brave.
Brave?
Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't be crushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait, we can't do this. You have a princess,
Well, yes, I do.
and I have a baker.
You're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please. Let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seize the moment. Skies may fall any moment.
But this is not right.
Right and wrong don't matter in the woods, only feelings. Let us meet the moment unblushed. Life is often so unpleasant, you must know that as a peasant, best to take the moment present as a present for the moment.
Jack! Jack! 81, 82, 83. What's wrong, ma'am? May I be of some service?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm certain the prince will see to it that the giant is rid from our land.
There's been no sign of the prince. He's off seducing some young maiden, no doubt.
What?
I understand that's what princes do.
Not all princes.
You look like the princess, but dirty. You are the princess.
Oh, please, please get up. I'm not the princess here.
What are you to do?
I shall be on my way back to the castle.
You haven't heard? We came upon the steward and the royal family, and the castle's been set upon by a giant.
And the prince?
He wasn't with them. You should come with us. You'll be in good company.
Oh, God.
I'm asleep.
Why?
The giant.
Oh, the giant. I'd almost forgotten. Will we meet in the woods again?
This was just a moment in the woods, our moment, shimmering and lovely and sad. Take a moment, just be glad for the moment that we had. Every moment is a moment when you're in the woods. I must go off to slay the giant. That is what the next moment holds for me. I will never forget you. How brave you are to be alone in the woods, and how alive you've made me feel.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me, and kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up. Stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband, you can't live in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. Never, it's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't, just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never end? That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, here and now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment you can live in the woods. And to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go, don't forget it for a moment though. Just remembering you've had an end when you're back to ore. Makes the ore mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
Back by now.
She wouldn't get lost. I'm sure she'll return.
I'm going to go search for her.
We'll come too.
No, stay here. I'll count 100 paces. I'll be back soon. 1, 2, 3.
Look who I found! It's not our fault the giant wants you!
You're hurting me!
Let go of him. Leave him alone.
Where did you find that? Where's my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her. She was under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother.
How awful.
How could this happen to me? I should have never left her wander off alone. I should have insisted she stay home.
remorse. Look at you, no.
My life is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only one to suffer loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now it's time to get this boy to the giant before we're all so much dead meat.
Keep away from him. No.
This is no time to be soft-hearted. He's going to the giant and I'm taking him.
Yes. It's because of him there's a giant in our midst, and my wife is dead.
But it's my fault I was given those beans. You persuaded me to turn away my cow full of beans, and without those beans and a bean, no stock to get up to the giants in the first place.
Wait a minute. Magic beans for a cow so old, but you had to tell a lie to sell it, but you told. Were they worthless beans? Were they oversold? Oh, and Towson persuaded you to steal that gold.
So it's your fault.
No, so it's your fault.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's true.
Wait a minute. Though I only sold the gold to get my cow back from you.
So it's your fault.
Yes.
No, it isn't that it kept those beans when our house was cursed. She made us get a cow to get the curse free first.
It's Father's fault that the curse got placed. The place got cursed in the first place.
Oh, then it's his fault.
So-
It was his fault.
No.
Yes, it's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute. Though I chopped on the beanstalk, right, that's clear, but without any beanstalk, then what's clear is how did the second giant get down here in the first place?
Yes, how?
Well, who had the other bean?
The other bean?
The other bean.
Fucking did the other
I
bean.
did. So did.
So it's your
No, it isn't because I gave it to my wife.
So it's your
No, it isn't.
Then this isn't.
Wait a minute. She exchanged that bean to obtain your shoe so that one knows half of the bean is you.
You mean that old bean that your wife, oh dear, but I never knew it, so I threw. Well, don't look here. So it's your fault. But,
This is her fault.
But-
And it isn't mine at all.
But what?
well, if you hadn't gone back up again,
We were needed.
you agreed to need that head.
But I got it from my mother.
So it's our fault then. Yes, and what about the harp in the third place?
Oh, yeah. She went and did
I did too.
She said that it was
Me?
She did.
No, it didn't.
It's your fault.
Wait a minute. So it's your fault. You hadn't dared to you hadn't gone away the bean in the first place. It was your fault. Well, if she hadn't risen in the first place, you raised the bean in the first place.
It's your fault.
You're responsible. You're the one to blame. It's your fault.
It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Soon will be blue. Squish. Told a little lie. Stole a little gold. Broke a little vow. Till you had to get your prince, had to get your cow, had to get your wish, doesn't matter how, anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight, it's the blue splat, nothing but a last midnight, everybody smashed flat, nothing we can do, not exactly true. We can always give her the boy. No, 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 of course the blame is the blame. Someone you can blame. Find if that's something you enjoy, please see the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy. No. No. So nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes, I'm the witch. They're all liars and thieves like your father, just like you will be too. But why bother? They'll just do what they do. It's the last midnight, so goodbye. Oh, coming at you first midnight, soon as the sky falls. Do you want a bean? Have another bean. Beans are made for making you rich. Land of this sword, keep you on some more. Listen to the roar, giants by the score. Oh, well, you can blame another witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Nothing is past midnight. I mean, my last curse. I mean, you alone. You pretend the garden's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down at all floors. All right, mother, when lost the beans again. Punish me the way you did
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path. Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
But you said we had to find our way out of this together.
It doesn't matter whether we're together or apart.
We need your help.
You don't understand. My wife helped me with everything. I depended on her for everything.
You would leave your child?
He'll be happier in the arms of the princess.
But wait!
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that the truth?
It's because of you all this happened.
I strayed into that garden that night to give your mother a gift. I foolishly took some of those paints for myself. How was I to know? How are we to know? And when she died, I ran from my guilt. And now aren't you doing the same thing?
No!
Aren't you running away?
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say what for, please. No more.
We disappoint, we disappear, we die, but we don't.
What?
We disappoint, in turn I fear, forgive though they won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo. Left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the yonder. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care, unless there's a where you'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions, different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, we'll do it. Why sit around resigned? Trouble is, son, the farther you run, the more you feel undefined. For what you have left undone, and more of what you left behind. Disappoint, we leave a mess, but we die when we don't.
Disappoint in turn, I guess. Forgive though we won't. Like father, like son. No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves, all the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses, all the wondering what's even worse? is still in stone. All the children, all the giants, no